So in quick, this is how I transitioned from training to starting my business and getting on the hill trail. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, and let us know what your thoughts. All right, guys. This is kind of part 2 series of how I got my start. This is we're going to talk about how I transitioned from the training phase into opening my business and starting it. So let's just go straight from the beginning. So once I learned how to do PDR and taught myself, I actually left the body shop I was at where I taught myself how to do it and went to another collision center where there's a lot of hell going on. So I moved there, started working there, and well, let me just kind of fucking preference it like this. When you get a job and you're new, you're always gonna be new at that job. Well, when you leave that job and go somewhere else, you're no longer the new guy, so they're going to treat you differently with more respect, and because they think you know what you're doing. That's just the way it works. You're the new guy, you're always going to be the new guy. Okay, now we got that out of the way. So once I left and learned this trade for a little bit, went to a new shop, I negotiated right out the gate, 50% to me, 50% to the shop for a PDR, and I did all the hell. And door dings and everything else for the most part, while I was doing collision work as well. So I did that for almost 3 years. I worked at this facility doing collision and PDR, and I was just learning everything I can do, every type of repair, creases, body line damage, big dents, sharp dents, deep dents, hail damage, learning how to glue pull on rails, using the mini lifter on rails, slide hammers, you name it. I mean, I was learning as much as I could with what little knowledge I had. And how I kind of learned about different tools was it was Ultra Dent tools, Dentcraft, and A1. Those are the only 3 I knew about, and PDR Finesse. I would get their catalogs, or I'd go on their websites, and I would just go home and literally look at every single tool they had and just study it and learn the tools of the trade and how to use them, and envision in my mind how I could use those tools. This was literally every single day I was doing this just to get better, because I didn't pay for training, and honestly I couldn't afford it. So that's just the point. So I did whatever it took to learn the craft. Well, once I got good enough, after about 3 years, I put in my 2-week notice to start my own company. In the body shop, they knew that this is eventually the route I was going, so they completely understood, and it was a mutual handshake. You know, good luck. If you have any questions, come back and we'll help you out. So during that 2-week period, I bought me a brand new van. I bought a Dodge ProMaster City. I got it wrapped in my business logo. I got my business name and everything secured through the Secretary of State. So I was a legitimate official business with an EIN number. So I was super happy about that. And I was on my merry little way. I had no contacts. I did not know anyone outside the industry. I was literally rolling the freaking dice to make this happen, because I believed in myself first and foremost, and I believed I could make it happen. So after the 2 weeks, after I quit my job 2 weeks, I took 2 weeks off to go play golf. That's all I did, was play golf every single day, all day for 2 weeks straight, which I don't recommend that to anyone, but if you do it, that's on you. So once I did that, I went to about 200 or so body shops and dealerships from Raleigh, North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, all the way down to Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's like a little triangle area. Went to pretty much every single one that was on Google Maps. And I heard nothing but no's. They had a guy, they had a backup guy, and they had a backup guy. And it was very difficult for me. I was very nerve-wracking. I would sit in my car for 15, 20 minutes at a time to psych myself up when I first started to go talk to the people, because I didn't have the nerve to go talk to people. It was tough for me. But I did it anyways. And eventually I heard 2 yeses. And there was a CarMax and a Chevrolet dealership in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And I did that for a while, I guess. I don't really know how long it was. And I advertised on Craigslist, and I made a little website for like $400. And I got work from Craigslist. It was all trash work, rock lots and people wanting $60 dents, things like that. I did it. I said, yeah, I can do it because I was hungry. I wanted to do whatever it took. Is it good for the industry? No, but if you want to, there's a market for everyone. So I would say, yes, it's good for the industry because there is a market for everyone. And I did whatever I had to do. However, I really didn't. Around August, I stopped going to body shops. I stopped going to dealerships. I did not go back to a single one of those shops a second time. That was my mistake. I wasn't persistent. And I just went and played golf all day, every single day of the week for about 3 months. And I wasn't generating revenue for the company. Wasn't cash flowing. And it was my own fault. So I got a part-time job at the body shop I used to work at in Raleigh, North Carolina, while I was still doing Craigslist, website, and regular door dings for other customers. And it worked for me. And I worked there for about 3 months, 4 months maybe. And then the reason why I went back to the body shop because of Christmas, I needed money for Christmas. So fast forward, late March, it held in Dallas, Texas. And this is when I first learned about Facebook groups. There was a guy I met in Fayetteville, North Carolina. He said, hey, check out Dent World or something like that on Facebook. I had no idea these things even existed because I wasn't on Facebook. So I created Facebook, went on there, and I saw it, and I just started typing in all these groups, and they were all popping up. I was like, oh, okay, let me try to be in this, this, and this. So then I started learning about, oh, crap. There's hell all over the country? What? How do they find out about this? I don't know. I need to learn this. So I joined all these groups, and then it hell's in Dallas, Texas, and I said, hey, I can help do R&I. The guy said, when can you be here? I can be there in 24 hours because it's a 17-hour drive from where I live. I went to Dallas, Texas. So I literally, this was a Friday night. Saturday morning, I go back into that body shop, have the tow truck driver come out there, get my toolbox, tow it to my house, put it in the garage, all my tools, all the body shop techs are like laughing and cheering me on at the same time. It was great because I was quitting. And it was just great because I was doing my own thing. And I think they were happy for me and they were glad I was doing my thing. But so I go to Dallas, Texas, and I do R&I. I didn't want to do PDR because I saw how bad the damage was. It's like, hell no, I ain't fixing that. That's way over my skill level, and it was. I couldn't fix that crap. So I did R&I for 14 techs at a Dodge and a Toyota dealership. I did it 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And usually I was working until about 10, 11, 12 o'clock every single night. And it was brutal. I mean, I worked my ass off. If you were there, you know I worked my ass off. And I made good damn money doing that. And I was super ecstatic. And I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. All right. So then it hell's in West Virginia. God makes a post. If you live in, anybody want to come work in West Virginia? I was like, boom, I am. So I went to West Virginia and I worked. And that's when I got my first hell deal. And ever since then, I was hooked on it. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed the process of working on hell cars, dealing with the body shop, dealing with the adjusters, writing estimates, writing supplements, doing the R&I, the whole process. I enjoyed it. And when I left the hotel, I would go read books. I would just learn as much as I could about business, sales, marketing. You know, anything I could do to be better at my craft and at the business, that's what I did. And I still do it every single day when I'm on the road, on the hell trail. That's all I do. And I enjoy it. You got to enjoy it and enjoy the process and be passionate about it. And you can always meet somebody and talk to them. You know if they have passion for what they do because they're smiling when they're talking. It feeds you. So that's how I got started in the hell trail, and I've been doing it ever since. That was 2016 and 2017, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 5 years, 4 years, I don't know. I think this is my 5th year on the hell trail, and I can say I've made more money every single year and I've landed my own deals. I've worked for brokers. It's all great. I've enjoyed the process of doing hell, and I hope everybody else does. So yeah, that's how I got started on hell, through Facebook. Through Facebook is how I learned about chasing hailstorms and got my first opportunity, and I'm grateful for that. And for the people that were there at the beginning that gave me that opportunity, I appreciate that very much, and I'm very grateful for that, and I'll never forget it. And just be passionate. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hated the video, give me a thumbs down. Leave me a comment below why you hated it, why you liked it. If you have any questions that I can help you with and build your PDR business or your PDR skills, you have questions, let me know, and I'll answer them the best I can. I want to help you, because I didn't really have that opportunity when I was growing, and it could be difficult. And I want to work with passionate people who want to get better. And as always, have a great day.